Okay, week one fantasy football roundup. It's the game that we all love to hate so much. First game was Andrew versus myself. Andrew won by a healthy margin, 198 to 152. But let's not forget that Andrew's team outperformed their projection by 37%. That was the highest in the league. Imagine that. Andrew also had DeAndre Hopkins, who was the receiver of the week with 30 points, Evan Ingram, who was the tight end of the week with 26 points, and Austin Eckler with 35 points, nothing too much. My team was led by Lamar Jackson with 33 points, and that's about it. He had 36 points. That's great. The next matchup was Bobby versus Thomas. Bobby, despite winning, was named as the worst manager of the week. Only 70% of his perfect lineup was set. Despite that, he still scored 154 points to Thomas's 122. Bobby was led by the quarterback for the week, Dak Prescott, with 38 points, and Christian McCaffrey with a cool 40 points. Not too shabby there. Thomas's team kind of sucked. Chris Carson and Michael Thomas each had 20, and Kyler Murray with 26 in his rookie debut. The next matchup was Cam versus Michael, and god damn it, this game was just terrible. You guys' teams were truly awful this week. Cam won 97 to Michael's 86 points. Really pathetic between each of you. That was the narrowest victory in our league. I just want to point out I would have absolutely shit on both of your guys' teams. Michael, congratulations. You finished below expectations, 33% below your expectations. That is not great. You did have the quarterback bench warmer of the week, though, so congrats on that. You also had the defensive bench of the week, so maybe there's some hope. Your leading scorer was Jameis Winston with 2 points. No, just kidding. You had David Johnson, for 22 points. That was about it. Cam, Phillip Rivers got you 24. That's solid. And Saquon Barkley, 17 points on only 11 carries. First pick paying off there. Right, and the last game of week one was Jacob versus Nick. Jacob won 165 to 124. Not very close there. Patrick Mahomes had 30, picking up where he left off last year, making it look not so crazy that he was a first-round pick. Deshaun Watson with 29, Dalvin Cook with 28, and then Mark Ingram with 25. Solid all-around performance there. Nick Hill, Tom Brady was his leading scorer with 28 points, and that's without Antonio Brown. Should be even better next week. A bit of bad news for Nick Hill. Tyreek Hill is going to be out for 4 to 6 weeks, maybe longer, who knows, maybe the whole season, maybe. He only had 3 points in that game, and he's out now. Silver lining in that, Travis Kelce, maybe some more targets there. Also some bad news, Derrick Henry was on your bench. He had 28 points. Wouldn't have won you the game, but he was the running back of the week, the bench warmer running back of the week. So as it stands now after week one, the standings all at 1 win and no losses. Andrew, Bobby, Cam, and Jacob. And then the losers so far are Connor, myself, Thomas, Michael, and Nick Hill. It's only week one, no need to panic. Long season. Let's see what happens.